What's going on, guys? It is the Coaster Battleman here, bringing you an awesome video. The top 7 roller coasters at Alton Towers, and Alton Towers is a pretty good amusement park in England, and they're known for having a very good coaster collection with some nice attractions from B&M, as well as the Smiler, a very good coaster, which holds the record for the most inversions on any coaster. And they also have a pretty nice launch coaster and some other nice family coasters, but the family coasters that aren't really mentioned are not really in the list. But and I know Alton Towers is getting a new GCI next season for 2018, so we're moving on to number 7, which is 13. And overall, this looks like a pretty fun family coaster, is what I've heard. It has some great theming, as it looks like here in this picture. And overall, it seems to be a good coaster for the families, especially the younger ones who aren't getting into larger coasters at the park. So, 13, very good coaster for the families. Number 6 is SW8, which is a 2018 GCI wooden coaster. It's going to be nice that Alton Towers is getting a wooden roller coaster. They did need this. And it's kind of like the size of Invader. It's not too fast, not too tall, but it will probably deliver some decent airtime moments throughout the ride. So SW8 was a nice addition to Alton Towers, or is going to be a nice addition to Alton Towers. 5th place is Oblivion, the original B&M dive coaster. And this coaster, it's known for its drop, and that's about it. This is a pretty good ride. It seems to be pretty thrilling with that drop, but other than that, the coaster doesn't really have any other elements that are in the ride. So Oblivion, even though it's the original dive coaster, it's one of the worst dive coasters, but it's still a very good thrilling ride at Alton Towers, one of their better coasters. Number 4 is Rita, Queen of Speed, and this is the Intamin launch coaster, and I'm not the biggest Intamin fan, but I really like their coasters. Overall, this coaster looks pretty intense, has a nice powerful launch, some insane turns in airtime, and it just looks like a pretty fun coaster. It looks intense, and overall, even though it's kind of small and it's kind of a short ride, it still looks like a pretty good ride. Number 3 is the 14 Inversion Smiler, and its theming is just flat out creepy. This coaster, despite its creepy theming, is a very good coaster, and even though it has had some incidents in the past, is what we think about when we think about the Smiler, this still looks like a very good roller coaster. Pretty long ride time, the inversions look very good, and overall it really looks to be a fun ride. Number 2 is Galactica, and this is the B&M flying coaster of Alton Towers, and overall it looks very fun. Formerly Air, this coaster was rethemed to Galactica, which is, I don't know what it is, but they made it a VR experience, and overall just rethemed the whole ride. So it's still the same layout as the original Air. It's just better in my opinion. I think the name's better. But this coaster seems to have some pretty fun inversions spread throughout the ride and a nice ride time. It looks like a very fun flying coaster and definitely one of the best coasters at Alton Towers, but not the best in my opinion. The best there is Nemesis, and it's because it's just a powerhouse of a coaster. It's considered by some to be the best B&M invert in the world, even though it does have kind of a rusty looking color scheme. It doesn't really matter because this coaster is a powerhouse. There is so much into this short ride time, so many different inversions, such as a corkscrew, vertical loop, and a few others. Very good coaster. It seems to be a very powerful ride. Nemesis, definitely one of the world's greatest B&M inverts, and one of the best B&M coasters in general. But that was my top coasters at Alton Towers, top 7. What's your opinion? Do the full list in the comments below, or top 7, top 5, do whatever. in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.